Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back. We playing dragons, pink colored dragons. Because why not? That's today's video. I asked recon back and it's doing my thing. Fix the lighting, sorry. Trade more of those. There we go. So, today is dragons. Penta colored dragons. So the idea is to basically get out as many of our dragon boys as we can and go in and go ham. So we have mana creatures like one of our elves, Chronic Disciple because I can make a dragon, mana rocks that only tap for dragon mana, Castle of Wittenberg, where you pay 4 to add 6 to play a creature. Play a couple games, see how it works out, kind of go over a little bit, talk about it, all that good stuff. Also, because of the new lands, look at that, look how spicy that is. Everybody doing out there today? Hope everybody's having a great, wonderful week. Wednesday. Also, I don't think I have Catrids in my deck, and I feel like I should. I think the only thing that can make this deck better, truthfully. They got 2 adult gold dragons. Oh, Rhythm in the Wild. That'd actually be very good for this deck. I didn't even think about that. So we'll play our Chronic Disciple for 3. Next turn, we will reveal a dragon card from our hand, put a 1/1 counter on it, making a 2/4 for 2. Pretty much any removal, we're kind of screwed anyway. Ooh, that's kind of gross, actually. I actually like that idea. I didn't even think about running Rhythm of the Wild in my deck. Roll dragon card from your hand, which we will do. Right now, I feel like we're hurting for white mana. Big time. So we're gonna go ahead and play a 4/3 for 4. And we're just going to hit him for 4 in the air and get 4 life. Just why not? Symbol of the Dragon Queen. Basically, you reveal a dragon card from your hand. If you don't, it comes in tapped. Otherwise, you reveal a dragon card, it comes in untapped, and then you can choose a mana, and then it becomes that color. Very flexible mana card. I really like these old school D&D art lands. That I think are based off actual campaigns. I did spend gold on these. I regret nothing. D&D set so far has been kind of fun, but I don't know. It's kind of lackluster too. Nah, I don't care. He's just gonna give it haste anyway and swing for 5. I'm gonna gain more life back off swinging at him than anything. So whatever, that doesn't like actually affect me here. This doesn't have anything to block flyers, so I mean whatever, I'll gain 8 life and take 9. He hasn't counterspelled anything because he's sitting on 1 blue mana, so it makes me wonder what he's exactly trying to play at this point. Oh, there we go. Radahar Keld. You're gonna probably make that come in, I'm assuming, without haste. Really? You want that to have haste even though you can't pay the mana cost for it. Interesting choice. I have no blockers. I feel like he's just trying to gas. He has as much gas out. I mean, he's dead next turn anyway if he can't do anything. He has 1 green mana left, so I don't know what else he's going to... I think he has 1 green and 1 of whatever other color. So he could Prey Upon or Rabid Bite. So, not to beat it. He could also, like, Defend Growth. And we'll just play Dragon's Disciple for the sake of playing Dragon's Disciple. And now my dragons have ward 1, which means I have to pay an additional 1 to target my dragons. It's not really how the deck's supposed to necessarily play out, but it works. It can work out in that regard too. This deck can be very flexible, but it can also be very dangerous because what'll happen is that you'll get into scenarios where you just sometimes will get outplayed. Pretty much any control or removal deck will absolutely destroy this. I would say even aggro to a lesser extent can destroy this deck, but it all just depends upon what you get. Like, look at this draw. Like, I can't do anything with this. I can't do anything with it. Like, I would need to cultivate like multiple times just to get anything, and it's not. This is better. I can work with this, and I'll put Black Dragon on the bottom because we have multiple Black Dragons. So it's basically, well, World Tree turn 1. White, blue. Ew. Okay, that's kind of gross already. And then turn 3, we'll play Azusa. We'll play 2 lands. Okay, that's fine. Do your thing. We're up 1 mana right now, so we need... Yeah, he's just trying to buff out. That's all he's trying to do, and I don't blame him. Okay, so we need to cultivate now. Normally I wouldn't just grab 2 mountains willy-nilly here, but we need them. And also now, because of the World Tree, all of our mana is like every mana color. 3, 6. I need 1 mana. You play them all. Yeah, this is a white blue. Just, yeah, I'm dead. Like I'm pretty sure I'm just dead. Yeah, I'm just dead. I'm actually just straight up dead, I think. He hits me for 8 no matter what here. Yep. GG. Didn't get out fast enough. So, I'm saying aggro decks like that, like, he's just gonna win. Like no matter what. Like, he will just win the game. Dragon decks are fun, but I feel like even in historic and even in modern, or historic / modern, well, if we're talking historic outside of MTG Arena, like I guess would be modern, right? There's tons of cards that are good with dragons. In standard, it's just not. I don't think it's really there. I could probably tweak it to make it work a little better, but if we're going over the overall theme, like, see, now this is spice, just because of the Katrid. Yeah, we never want to keep. So let's reorganize hand a little bit because that's what I like to do. So 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 7 mana. Like, actually, we have to have 6 to play this. Which we will get 5 off of everything. Ending upon if they counter, they have red-blue sleeves, so I'm assuming they're playing red-blue. So we'll probably turn 1 or turn 2 shock my Katrid. Right? Let's see what they do. White-blue. Okay, still 1 mana open. Interesting. And we're gonna grab 2 reds. And we'll swing for 1, because why not? Reason not to. I just got the Pokemon lands. Nice. I got those too. They're so cool. Midnight Clock, draw power and mana rock. Nice, good choice. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play Revealed Mountain. Play a Red Dragon. Might as well hit him for 4. There's no reason not to. That's an okay card. A 6 damage for a 4/4 that whenever it enters the battlefield does 4 damage to every opponent. I feel like that'd be very good for EDH or Commander. Not like good for 1v1, but yeah, poking them for 4 damage is still pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna play Dragon Turtle right now, get that out of the way. Go ahead and tap down their cards so they can't do anything. Play Dragon Shaman, Draconic Disciple, actually. I think it was a card, I can't remember the name of the card. I think it was Dragon Shaman. It's a 1/1, and whenever you had, I think, 4 or more lands, you create a 4/4 dragon token every turn. Banishing Light, what, my... Okay. That's totally fine, actually. I'm cool with that. Like, I hit you for 4, you're gonna block, so I'm getting 2 life, I don't care. It's fine. Yeah, you have to waste another removal or bounce on Terror of the Peaks. Which I definitely do not want. Please. Alright, cool. We're gonna get some blockers. He's mainly doing that for coins, though, I imagine. At this point, that's really what he needs right now. That'll go away anyway. I'm not worried about Heliod, Sun Crowned. Eat 5 or 4, your choice. Those gods are very good cards, but if you don't have devotion, they're useless. As creatures, anyway. The mono green god in Theros is very good. There's the green red. Helios is good too, but if you're not playing just a straight life gain deck, I don't think it's cool. Let's see if he's running that blue enchantment to where I couldn't get ramp. That would have really screwed me in the early game. I actually like running that in blue decks because it's fun to watch people that play green be like, oh, there we go, can't do anything. Okay, so at this point, yeah, good game, yeah. I'll play my card and swing. I was literally gonna swing, I just had to play a card, like. Cause that's one of the other, so from the past 2 games, you've seen that pretty much the dragon deck works in terms of swarm everything in all gas and nothing else. That is essentially how it plays. I do have another deck that I made that was very similar, and I'll take a look at it and show it off, but essentially it's the same thing, but I think this is all just standard. Because a lot of the cards that we played are in standard for the most part, minus a few. I think I definitely put Minion of the Mighty in it just because if you attack with a power of 6 or greater, you can do all that. But and we look at the other one, which I haven't named yet. The main thing with this deck is like the Dryad of Gove is very good. Azusa, obviously. Things like Crux of Fate I have in there just for the sake of having it in there. Most of your dragons you're gonna see are gonna be, I put Nimazin in there, obviously, and Dracus is in there. There's a lot of good dragons that came out, but I don't think there's like a dragon support. It's like Orbs of Dragonkind is like the one card where I'm like, okay, yeah, that's awesome. Add 2 mana of any combination of colors. Spend this mana to only cast dragon spells or abilities of dragons. I think I actually got another one of those. I thought about adding an additional, which I did. So yeah, originally I had 2, but now we have 3. You can make the argument you could probably do like a green-red dragon deck, which actually, while we're sitting here, let's take a look at that. If we were to go in and just make a green-red historic dragon deck, right? Let's just try, right? The Order of Dragon Kind would run 3, right? We know that. It does 5 damage to target opponent unless that player sacrifices a creature. That's actually really good for 5 mana, truthfully. We'll run that in there. Run Tyrant, we'll put that in there. Obviously, like, there's some cards we won't be able to put in here, so, like, Old Gnawbone, yeah. Green Dragon, yeah. I do have a Nico Bolas card, but I don't... Yeah, I'm not really too keen on that whole thing. 2 of those, Hellkite Punishers. Hellkite Punishers are okay. I just don't like the idea of paying 7 mana for a 6/6 with just a mana ability that's just like, hey, by the way. Like, you know? I'm just not too keen on that. Dragon Queen, that's actually very good. Volcanic Dragon, I'll spend 6 mana on it for haste. That's totally fine. Now, some things that we are gonna need. Look at green-red enchantments primarily here. I also put a pathway in there. Temple of Abandon we'll put in there. I just want to see if we can do this, right? Because if we can do a green-red, I actually like doing the live edits, I think, on YouTube. I think it's kind of nifty. I don't know. Let me know what you guys feel about that. Is that something that you guys like actually like to see? Like, would you like to just watch me build decks like on stream or YouTube or whatever? Like, definitely let me know in the comments. Like, I'm generally curious. So World Tree, we'll put one in because World Tree, there's no reason really not to. It's awesome because our mana just becomes every mana type. Cultivate. We'll run. I can't just not run 3. And then I know what I'm looking for. I just can't think of the name. I don't know why it doesn't just do this. You could make an argument to put a Boreal Gracers in there, but I won't. I just can't think of the name of the card. Like, I don't know why. What's it called? I know it's a 2-drop creature card. There we go. And then, oh well, if I can spell correctly today, that would be great. Do those. Right now we're at 48 cards right now with just like what we have in here: cultivates, all that good stuff. I mean, you could make the argument, you know, we could throw some Siege Dragons in here. Hellkite Punisher is an okay dragon, but essentially if we want to swarm the battlefield with dragons, which we do, I think that's just the way we're gonna have to go with it. Actually, Siege Dragon we will run 2 because of that secondary ability there. It deals 2 damage to each creature without flying that player controls. Hellkite Punisher, like I said, I'm not too keen on, but we will go ahead and throw 2 in there because why not? We can, so the main dragon we have in there, Goldspan Dragon we'll put in there. The red dragon, I do like the red dragon a lot because of that 4 damage to each opponent, even though, like I said, I think that's better in Commander. This right here is kind of ridiculous. You spend 5 mana for a 3/3 flyer to then spend 3 more mana to just deal 3 damage to something. The Spit Flame is actually kind of nasty. What? we only have one copy of it, so the probability of us drawing it is low, so I don't think we should run that. What else can we use? And we'll put 3 red dragons in there. So the problem is, though, is that our mana cost curve is going to be very high. So I think, like, as of this point, we also need to get some things in here to help alleviate that and lower that. Like Thriving Grove, I think, would be very good. You can choose red for that. Boreal Grazers can help us get out mana. But we also have things like Lenoir Elves, which is very good. The Adventurous Impulse, I do actually like that a little bit too. And I'll figure out which one I kind of want to post in the comments. I'll obviously I'll post the Pentacolor one. And I'll probably do an update video with this, just kind of talking about, you know, just some play testing I do off camera to kind of see, you know, kind of show how it is. I didn't necessarily want to just do that to kind of drown out the clock or anything. I do like keeping the videos within some form of time range, but I also think it's important to show, you know, kind of my creative process and how I do things as well, right? I think that's important. So turn 3, turn 4, this hand's okay. I don't necessarily want to keep it. This is better. Put Siege Dragon on bottom. We're playing against red blue, so just FYI, this is already like a hard counter against us a little bit here. 2-1, Adventurous Impulse, top 5. Take that. Two. Hatred. Probably mispronouncing that, but that's fine. So he's playing red, white, blue. With Shockwinds. Oh, is that Mill? He's playing Mill. Hooray. Huzzah. Isn't that just wonderful, y'all? Don't you love playing against Mill? Man, I do. See what he's hit so far. He's hit World Tree. Let's see what else he's gonna hit. I'll tough it out. So he's hit Old Gnawbone, World Tree, Forest, and Dramatic Impulse. So he's just gonna keep drawing cards to mill me, isn't he? Yeah, here we go. I can just see it. I can feel it. Oh my god. This is disgusting. I hate this. Oh, this is not fun to play against. I'm just gonna auto pass on everything. I don't even care what he mills. And he has to go through so many triggers for it. That's so ridiculous. Why couldn't it just be one trigger and then just multitude do it? Like, look, he's already milled 15 cards out of my deck. And he's gonna shock, and I don't know what he's gonna do next time. See, this actually kind of worked out a little better with Arthas though, because just having like those abilities and everything. I think green red's gonna be the way to go for this. Just because green gives us that ramp and red's gonna give us most of our dragons that we need. There's probably more, but based upon what I had at the given moment, and I have a lot of wild cards. Eh. I'll post the Pentacolor one in the comments below, but if you guys want an update video on the red-green, let me know. I'll be more than happy to provide that. And we'll kind of talk about, oh, we're doing that, huh? Okay. You go ahead and... I just want to go ahead and... no. That's fine. In a turn. More board wipes. The fact he didn't play anything is concerning. Can I counter that? I don't want any of those. Counter it. Got enough mana. The equivalent of a mana leak, I can pay it because I have a treasure token. Okay. That's 7 though. I don't care. Does he have enough to mill me out this turn? I don't know if he does or not. I didn't even mean to auto pass. The game just made me. I think because I had auto pass turned on. It's a unique way to mill. I've never seen tricolor mill like that, but still interesting to see. I don't like mill as a mechanic. I understand it as a person who's done it and used to play it a lot. I get it. But I don't like it. I think I'm dead. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 12. I think I did my math right. I don't care. No, it's fine. Take your dub. I got my W. And that's what matters. Alright guys, thank you all for joining me today. I appreciate it. I don't know what we'll do for another video. I still kind of want to talk about that new card game that came out by the League devs at some point. Kind of getting bored of Magic, if I'm being honest, for Arena. This D&D set is cool, but it's not really making an itch for me. I didn't even buy the Mastery Pass for it. Like, not interested. Like, I bought some card packs, kind of, get some cards, but overall, I'm just not interested in it. Not as good as what I thought it could have been. It sucks. Anyways, y'all, I'll catch y'all in that next video. So, thank you all for stopping by. And peace, love, and positivity.